Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto markets. In this video, I'll be speaking about Moonbeam and Moonriver. Now, Moonbeam currently has their Polkadot parachain auction happening as we speak, so I'll be sharing with you how to participate in this crowd loan if you are interested, and Moonriver has already secured their parachain slot on the Kusama relay chain. So I'll be sharing with you the differences between Moonbeam and Moonriver so you have a clear indication between the two. And I'll also be sharing with you my Moonriver price prediction in this video. So be sure to stick with me until the very end. And if you are new to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And let the gains be with you. Now, first things first, the Moonbeam Crowdloan is happening as we speak. So if you do want to participate in this crowd loan, I will leave this link down in the description below. To keep it short and sweet, all you would do is hit contribute now. You would connect your Polkadot JS wallet to the application, and then from there you would put in how many Polkadot coins you want to contribute, and then it will ask for a Moonbeam address. For the Moonbeam address, you can use your ERC20 MetaMask address for that. Be sure to read through all of the terms and conditions and make sure you are eligible to contribute into the crowd loan. But it's a very simple process if you do actually want to contribute. Now, this is Moonbeam. It will launch after they win a parachain slot, which most likely will happen. It's not a guarantee, but there's a 99.9% chance they're going to secure that parachain slot. But Moonriver has already launched on the Kusama network. So Moonriver is currently trading for $378 with a market cap of $827 million. And that does put it at rank number 140 in the market cap. You can see their total supply is 10.145 million. It did launch at Genesis with 10 million, but it does have a 5% inflation rate. We'll be getting into the tokenomics in just a little bit of time, but be aware it does have a lower supply compared to Moonbeam, which will have a 1 billion total supply at launch. You can see the all-time high for Moonriver is $494, and it did launch way lower than that at about $60, so it is up huge from the initial launch after the parachain auction. And of course, if you contributed Kusama to get your Moonriver, well then you basically got it for free. The only opportunity cost there is having your Kusama locked up for 48 weeks. Now let's get into the key differences between Moonbeam and Moonriver so you know exactly what separate the two from each other. So let's hop on over to moonbeam.network and let's talk about Moonriver first. So Moonriver is on the Kusama network, on the Kusama relay chain, and it's a community-led sister parachain to Moonbeam. They are very similar, but they are their own layer 1 blockchains. So we can read right here. Moonriver is a companion network to Moonbeam and provides a permanently incentivized canary network. New code ships to Moonriver first, where it can be tested and verified under real economic conditions. Once proven, the same code ships to Moonbeam on Polkadot. So it is basically a testnet, but make no mistake, the value traded on Moonriver and Kusama is absolutely real money, real value. So don't get confused with the word testnet, which is thrown around a lot with Kusama and all the Kusama projects. There is real money on the line here. These are real projects, real ecosystems, and very big communities at large at that. So we can read right here, Moonriver is early and experimental. So if a new project does want to launch on Moonbeam, it will first launch on Moonriver, and if everything is up to code, then it will migrate over to Moonbeam. It's completely community-led, so there were no VCs in this project. Everybody had to contribute to the crowd loan, and the community will decide how it is taken in the future, the direction that it is taken. And like I said, it's an independent network. Moonbeam code launches to Moonriver first. The network will continue to live on as a parachain on Kusama with its own projects and own specialized use cases. So what is the point of these two networks? Well, it makes it very easy for developers to launch their smart contracts, their decentralized applications onto a multi-chain platform. Because like I've said many times here in the channel, the future of cryptocurrency is cross-chain interoperability, multi-chain compatible. And right now, Ethereum, you need bridging solutions. Ethereum in and of itself right now is not cross-chain compatible. There are a lot of bridges that do make it cross-chain compatible, but Moonriver and Moonbeam will make it very easy for developers to launch their project onto a fully interoperable blockchain based on either the Kusama relay chain or the Polkadot relay chain with Moonriver and Moonbeam respectively. Now, how I see it is Moonriver is the little brother of Moonbeam. They are their own person, if you will. They have their own code, and Moonriver does some things better than Moonbeam, such as it has cheaper transactions, it has cheaper block space, faster transactions, whereas Moonbeam is more, I think of it as more corporate, right? Everything needs to be perfect before it is launched on Moonbeam. So you can see right here, developers who develop on Solidity that make Ethereum smart contracts can easily launch on Moonriver with minimal coding changes required, right? So it makes it very easy if something is already built on Ethereum to basically just go ahead and launch it on Moonriver, which is connected to the Kusama relay chain, making it fully cross-chain compatible, which is huge going forward in the blockchain environment that we are entering into. Because if you're not cross-chain compatible, you will be left in the dust. Look right now at Solana, look at Avalanche, look at the Binance Smart Chain. All of these projects want to launch on these networks because they have very cheap transactions compared to Ethereum. They're very quick, and they all have bridges making it multi-chain. So Moonriver will fit right up there with those top blockchains because projects can decide to launch onto Moonriver, and they will be lightning quick, they'll be easily cross-chain compatible, and there will be minimal coding changes required by the developers to launch onto these networks. So that is huge. Like we discussed, it's complete Ethereum compatibility. Like Moonbeam, Moonriver is a full Ethereum-like environment and works with industry-standard Ethereum tools, decentralized applications, and protocols. So all this does make it very simple for teams, for developers to launch their projects. Just like they would launch on Ethereum, they're going to launch on Moonriver. And then after that, if they decide to go ahead and launch on Moonbeam, and it will be very easy to use. You can connect your MetaMask wallet. You can use a website called chainless.org. Type in Moonriver, connect your MetaMask to it, and it will automatically populate the network to it, making it very easy to add Moonriver to your MetaMask, and then Moonbeam as well once it does actually go live. And developers can deploy their smart contracts with very minimal changes without having to rewrite or reconfigure any code. And it is compatible with Solidity as well, which is really the main programming language of the Ethereum virtual machine. So the Moonriver token is live right now, like we've discussed. What it's actually used for is to support the gas metering of smart contract execution. So it keeps gas prices stable. It incentivizes collators and powers the mechanics around the creation of decentralized node infrastructure on which the platform can run, facilitates on-chain governance, and it does pay for transaction fees. And now the GLMR token, which is launching on Moonbeam, of course. If you do decide to contribute into the crowd loan, you're going to get GLMR back from your Polkadot. Your Polkadot will be locked for 96 weeks. I should have mentioned that earlier. But nonetheless, you know now, 96 weeks, your DOT will be locked up if you decide to contribute to this crowd loan. So it will be very similar to the MOVR Moonriver token. It will be used to pay for transactions, used for gas metering, governance, and protocol security to incentivize nodes for securing the network. You can look right here at the tokenomics of the projects, but to keep it very simple, about 10% of the tokens out of the 1 billion will be going to crowd loan participants, and that is 100 million tokens. And then moving on, as we discussed a little bit earlier in the video, the inflation of the network. So Moonbeam targets a 5% annual inflation rate, and as such has an uncapped token supply. It's important to understand that. So the purpose of inflation in Moonbeam is to pay for ongoing security needs of the network. The primary security budget items are to pay for a parachain slot on an ongoing basis, right? Because the lease lasts for 96 weeks, and then they're going to have to pay for another one. And to incentivize collators to provide block production services to support the Moonbeam network. So of the 5% inflation, 1% will go towards incentivizing collators, and 1.5% will go to the parachain bond reserve to accumulate on-chain funds to pay for a parachain slot in perpetuity. The remaining 2.5% will go to users that stake their GLMR tokens and help power the collator selection process. So that is the reasoning behind the 5% inflation rate, and the Moonriver token does also have that 5% inflation rate as well. So these are very similar networks, very similar tokens. The only difference is, of course, Moonriver is on the Kusama relay chain, as you can see right here, relay chain, and GLMR is on the Polkadot relay chain. And like we discussed also, the Genesis token supply 1 billion for GLMR, and then for Moonriver, it's only 10 million from there. So it's important to understand Moonbeam is think of it as the older brother, right? It's more corporate, more structured. Code has to be tested first on Moonriver before it is actually deployed onto Moonbeam. But other than that, it's up to developers to pick which blockchain they really want to focus on and build on. And like I said, these are completely Ethereum virtual machine compatible smart contract blockchains, making it very easy for developers to go ahead and launch projects into a robust and growing ecosystem, two ecosystems at that. So we can take a look right now at the Moonriver ecosystem, and you can see all the projects that have already migrated over to the Moonriver ecosystem. You can see the Oracle's BandD at Chainlink, API and infrastructure. They have Covalent, the Graph, and API 3. I know a lot of people are bullish on API 3. And then bridges as well. They got Ren, Meter, and DeFi over here. A lot of DeFi protocols have already migrated over, including SushiSwap, Lido, which is one of the best places to go ahead and stake your ETH, Ocean, Cream Finance, IDEX, Orion, Balancer, Dodo. So the ecosystem is already growing. SushiSwap is huge to have on there. And this is only going to be growing as time does actually move on. You can see as well assets and issuance, Kilt, Pools, Polkadot, Alliance Block, which I know also a lot of people are bullish on. So this ecosystem is very rapidly growing. So with that being said, let's go ahead right now and take a look at the Moonriver price chart and see exactly what is going on. As you can see, my chart is already up here in the stratosphere, up here around $1,600. But let's start at current price at the moment. So you can see the all-time high for this coin on KuCoin, or token I should say, is at $495. And price recently, about 2 days ago, went ahead and tested $463 before getting rejected. This is an area of supply at the moment, but we are in a bull market. We are in an uptrend. So what happens to supply zones in an uptrend? They get shattered. Okay, it's going to take some knocks at the door to get through. As you can see, we had one test already. We had a second test now. So we're going to go for a third knock at the door. So this white line, I actually drew this in my top 5 coins for November video. You can see this is holding as very strong support at the moment, and price right now is back down to this support level. Okay, so I do actually expect this to hold. I don't see a large sell-off into Moonriver, but if we do get a sell-off and a lower level, that is an amazing opportunity, not financial advice. I'm very bullish on the Moonriver ecosystem and Moonbeam as well, but Moonbeam hasn't officially launched yet. So the next level to look for is about $289 to $300. And if we take the fib from the local high down to the local low of that move, you can see the golden pocket puts us at about $314 to $307. And the 78.6 is down here at 273. So really anywhere in this area is, in my opinion, a good entry if you're going to be holding this spot, supporting the ecosystem for the longer term, right? Now, the ideal scenario would be for price to drop down here to this demand zone at $250. But to me, that's wishful thinking. I don't really see us breaking this current support right here, which you can see we are testing at the moment. But these are your levels laid out for you. You got about 315, 300, and then 250, respectively. Now, in terms of where we may go in the future, I pulled out the fib. I already shared this in my top 5 coins for November video. Basically, the 4.236 extension is up here at $1,600. I definitely think that's highly attainable for Moonriver going forward this bull market. But one metric that I do like to use for my price predictions, of course, it's all speculation. It's not financial advice, but it's good to have a metric to actually measure your prediction on. So I do use the coin perspective, which allows me to compare market caps of coins. So if Moonriver were to reach even the top 20 at the moment, putting it at a $12.9 billion market cap. Remember, it currently has a market cap of $827 million. So if it were to reach the top 20 currently, it would put it at a 13x, and the price would be $5,200. That would obviously be very amazing. Now, we can even be more considerate, more modest, and say that it reaches the top 50. So if it were to reach the top 50, it would hit a $4.1 billion market cap, and that would put it at about a 5x at around $1,800. Now, being that this is a fully cross-chain compatible blockchain, it is completely compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine, and all decentralized applications, smart contracts built on Ethereum can easily migrate over to a cross-chain ecosystem. I think it's highly possible that this coin does reach the top 50 in market cap and even higher in the future going forward. So to say that it can't hit $4 billion is naive thinking, in my opinion. I think it can definitely hit a market cap of $4 billion, putting the price at around $1,800. And if it were to hit that 4.236 extension up here at 1600, it would have to go to about $3.5 billion in market cap. And that's only about a 4x away from current price. So I definitely think that's attainable. I will leave that as my price prediction, $1,600 to $1,800. I want to hear from you though. What do you think? So Moonbeam currently has their Polkadot parachain auction happening as we speak. I did show you how to participate in that in this video if you are interested. And Moonriver has already secured their Kusama parachain slot for a duration of 48 weeks. So I'm very bullish on both Moonriver and Moonbeam. I expect them to be integral parts of the cryptocurrency ecosystem at large going forward, being that they are fully cross-chain compatible. Dr. Gavin Wood is one of the best developers, brightest minds in the space, and he is behind, of course, Polkadot and Kusama. And these are main projects in those ecosystems. So what do you think about Moonriver and Moonbeam? Are you bullish? Leave a comment down below. And also, if you like the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you are new to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.